everybody. This is Pastor David. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you are having a great day and a great week. I just want to let y'all know that it is okay now to start celebrating Christmas. I know there's a bunch of Scrooges out there and they fuss if you start playing Christmas music and if you put your tree up and if you start decorating. So Thanksgiving's over. It's officially okay to go ahead and start doing Christmas. For your information, I've been doing that a long time. We like Christmas. I think that Christmas is something to celebrate because of what it represents. So we're moving into December, and so the next 4 Sundays at church we will be celebrating Christmas, and a lot of things coming up. We had a great weekend last weekend. We had a great day at church, and just celebrating Thanksgiving. It was a holiday for a lot of us, and we got some time off, got to be with some family, and we had some great stories on Sunday at our church, some thankful stories, some Thanksgiving testimonies, and we heard from all ages and different people, and I hope you enjoyed Sunday. I hope you were able to watch us or be with us. And Monday night we had a great time at Ignite. This was our November Ignite Spark Award, all the things we celebrate in a time of strategic planning. Every week, every month, we have new people come visit Ignite, and it just teaches them a lot about our church. So we had a great time, and then just some things coming up. This weekend is a big weekend as we begin to celebrate Christmas. Our ladies will have a women's Christmas breakfast at the cafe here at church. So ladies, love for you to come, have some great food and a time to begin to celebrate Christmas. And then Wednesday afternoon is one of our big days of the whole year. Mount Pleasant has 2 parades. One is the 4th of July parade in the summertime in June, and one is the Christmas parade, which we'll be celebrating this Saturday. I need everybody to come out and celebrate with us. We are going to have a large float, a big old trailer, and it will be decorated festively. And I need everybody to come. We need a lot of people. What we do is we go out. Some people ride the float if they have trouble walking, or little kids, they can ride. Folks like us can walk, and we will take little flyers, little postcard-like promotional items, and we'll pass them out to everybody. I have been fascinated at how many people come to the parades here in Mount Pleasant. It's a lot. So I'd like for you to show up here at the campus around 1:30, maybe a little before. We'll drive down with the float at the mill and begin the parade, which will actually start at 3:30 on this Saturday. Afterwards, there's a lot of festivities, lighting of the tree, different things, and we will join in with our town, celebrate Christmas. Sunday will be our first Sunday in December. We'll begin with Christian music, a wonderful message, get us in the spirit, and just a lot of things coming up. I hope you can come to our Christmas musical. Come and see. It is December 10th and 11th. And then we have a church-wide party. It's called a crock party because everybody's going to bring crock pots on December 19th, 6 p.m. right here. A lot of things going on in December. I hope you're good. I'd love to have you come visit. Now let me read a passage to you, 2 verses today. And I want to talk to you about a topic that is, I think it's a big deal today. We talked a little bit about it at Ignite Monday night, and I was amazed at the statistics. A study was done, and he surveyed people for 5 years. And he surveyed people that were in a church, that were involved in a small group, some kind of a life group, a ministry group in the church, and the numbers were staggering. After 5 years, 84% of the people who were engaged in a small group stayed and were thriving in the church. Those who were not connected to people in the church usually didn't last. They dropped out of church. They were not connected. So I want to talk to you for a minute today about loneliness. And I want to tell you what God says about loneliness. Loneliness is real. It leads, the danger with loneliness, it leads to isolationism, which leads to, it's a dangerous spiral. So something happens and you withdraw and you isolate yourself for whatever reason, and then you begin to get depressed and you are alone. And it affects every area of your life. You know what God says about this? Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9 says, 2 are better than 1. Interesting. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. You know what that means? That means 2. This makes sense. 2 are more productive than 1. They're more productive. They're happier. They're more effective. So God says to us, it is not good to be alone, to be lonely. He said that in the garden with Adam. He said to Adam, it's not good to be alone. It's good to have people around you. And many people I talk to, they say, Pastor, I just feel like I don't feel connected, and I'm not a part of things, and I'm not a part of the church. And before long, they drop out, and maybe they get lonely and begin to spiral. I talked to someone today like that, and I said, God does not want you to be a slave of loneliness. Now, here's the thing. You're the only one that can change that. You have to make some choices. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. Watch verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up the other. But woe to him that is alone when he falls. For he hath not another to help him up. This is so practical. How do we miss this? Let's say we're out in the woods by ourselves, maybe hunting or somewhere, and you're by yourself and you fall, you have an accident. What are you going to do? There's nobody to help you. You're alone. In fact, it is dangerous to try to go through this life alone. It's dangerous. It's a choice that we all have to make. And I really do think church has a big part of that. I love it that people come to church on Sunday and they sit and they listen, and it's good, but they may not be really connected or engaged, and they come and they sit and they leave, and they never begin relationships. And it doesn't work, it doesn't last, because you're not. I believe that a ploy of the devil is to get you to be alone, to withdraw. You know, a sheep, when it comes away from the flock, becomes in great danger of being a victim. It's dangerous to be alone. I know it's natural for us when something happens that we withdraw ourselves. And maybe we think, well, people are going to look at me funny, or they're going to say things about me. That's a trick. Listen, friends, you need to be around people. You need to be around church. You need to not just come and sit. You need to be a part of a group, a Bible study, a ministry team, somewhere where people know you. Because we all need to belong. So I believe that the truth is here. For if they fall, one will lift his fellow up. But woe to those who are alone, because when he falls, there's nobody there to pick him. Do you have somebody to pick you up when you fall? Do you have somebody that you're close? And let me close with this. Here's the thing. Here's how I know this is true. Jesus was God. Did you know that? Jesus was God in the flesh. Yet he chose to surround himself with 12 individuals. This was Jesus. He needed to be around people. He knew it was safe to be around other people. My friends, if Jesus knew how important that was, If Jesus needed humans around him, how are you and I any different? Can I encourage you? And I don't want to hurt your feelings. If you're lonely and you feel alone, you're the only one that can change that. You need to be around somebody. You need to come to a place where there's people who accept you. And when you fall, they will help you up. I want you to know that this church is a place like that. If you're lonely, there's a family here. People care. We're not perfect. We won't judge you. You won't be judged here. It's a safe place. We're not perfect, but there's folks here that care. Don't be lonely. Don't be alone. You need to be around people that will pick you up when you fall. I hope I can see you soon at church. Love to have you here at our new campus, 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock, or you can watch us online. Thank you for letting me visit with you today. God bless you.